Hello everyone, T.Boy here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Sword. Last time we took down, I didn't mean to sit on that bench. Last time we, took down the Rock-type gym leader Gordy, and, that was just about it. A little bit of a, not too much happened last episode, but, got ourselves a 6th gym badge, and now, we're supposed to meet Sonia at this restaurant. So let's go ahead and see what she wants to do with us. Got that gym badge, T-Boy. Nice one. Oh, hey, there you are. I've been trying to find out more about the Darkest Day and the Sword and Shield Pokemon, but still no luck. Wait, hold on. No way, what's this? Uh, an absolutely fantastic poster. Exactly. Bob with his brilliant smile must be part of the legend. Wait, what are you on about? Don't confuse me. The heroes look sad. And where are the sword and shield? What was the meaning of this picture? An end to a legend? Perhaps when their duty was completed, they went into some kind of sleep? Based on those statues we saw back in Stow-on-Side, the sword and shield were actually two Pokemon, right? That's right. That's my take on it, at least. You remember the Pokemon we met that day? Do you think it could have been one of them? Either the sword or the shield Pokemon? You met them? Come on, you know what I'm talking about, right, T-Boy? I really don't know. I have a bad memory. Not so sharp when it's comes about battle, huh? Don't you remember that bad Pokemon we ran into the fog that day? Don't you think that could have been it? Oh, that's right. You lot have been in the Slumbering Weald. I only started on this journey because my grand told me to. This has turned out to be too much fun. You got to tell me more. How about you discuss this over a meal? Go on. What do you want to eat? Let's get our orders in. Do I actually get to place my order, or they're just gonna order for me? Or we're just not even gonna see me eat. Oh, okay. I'll starve. Fascinating. Alright, the next thing we need to do, now that we're done eating, is to have a look at around Chichester. Let's inspect the Hero's Bath. But I already did that. Okay, whatever. I sent the Scorch. How's it going? The Hero's Bath. They say this is where the two heroes came to soothe their wounds after the battle to bring down that evil presence long ago. Nowadays, only Pokemon really use the Hero's Bath, though. Who exactly were the heroes that bathed here? I think I'll have to look into that. You two met a mysterious Pokemon back in Slumbering Weald. Perhaps you two can become new heroes. What? Like some hero waving around his sword and shield? Pull the other one. Though, I guess I'd fancy a shield if I had to take my pick. What kind of battle do you think the heroes had to back then? Why don't we show her, T-Boy? Think we could pull off a real heroic battle? Alright, looks like we got about Hop again. Sorry, treated us to a great meal. Add that curry, I feel like I got the energy to wrestle. Beware. I don't entirely understand your reasoning, but I might just as well see what you can do. I'll heal up your Pokemon for you, T-Boy. So give it your best. Time for a little expedition match, starring the future champion. At least Hop is looking in a pretty good mood all of a sudden. And now we're out of town fighting, I guess, because, We got Double. We can finally see his Wolu evolution. I don't think we've seen this yet. I'm counting on you, partner. Okay. It is hailing, which is actually great for us since I have my ice type out. Let's go for a quick old avalanche. I'll call it good. Defense curl, okay. Not going to be doing too much damage here then. Yeah, a little bit of chip damage, not too much though. The hail will help us. Time to use an ancient power. Okay, using takedown. Maybe I should have used the avalanche there now, but I want to see if I can get this this buff. I did it. I've done it before. Let's see if I can do it again. Nope. Okay, damn it. I think I should just let's try one more time. Okay, Hop's using a hyper potion. That's actually fine. Get a nice move off for free. Let's see if I can get this buff. Oh. Yeah, the ancient power buff is like very low chance of happening. It's like 10%, I think. Like it's like 5 or 10. No, there's no way it's higher than that. Okay, you lowered my attack, which is kind of annoying. I'm using ancient power again, because why the heck not? Okay, yeah, we're not getting the buff. Okay, unfortunately, just lowered my attack stat, but I'm still just gonna avalanche. Defense curl, okay. Yeah, his first Pokemon's already gave me some trouble knocking it out. I mean, he's not really doing too much damage to me, but man, Double is just taking everything to the face. Yeah, lowered my attack as well. Man, I should just go for ancient power again. Growl. Man, you are just a nuisance. The big old sheep. Alright, almost there. Hail? Nope. Okay, I guess just use my last ancient power. This ain't just gonna keep defense curling. You just take down once, and you just don't want to do it again. Okay, whatever. Oh, I took care of double finally. Took like a bit, but you know. Oh, hey, I got the buff. Let's go. Even though my attack is, well, I think still down a stage, but you know. Our result will go to level 41. And so that was Snorlax. So he has two normal types, and man, they're both kind of tanky. Okay, this is interesting. Avalanche. Okay, he is faster, which is fine by me. That's what I want. So Avalanche can do more damage. Gets hit by my Rocky Helmet. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say my Avalanche isn't doing much damage. Okay, who can we actually? We just had Arctozolt. He took that body slam pretty well. If he's gonna keep body slamming it, yeah, I can just hit him with my Rocky Helmet or do some damage back at him. It's probably just a better decision having Arctozolt out. Even though my Avalanche really isn't doing too much damage. Let's go for Thundershock. Oh, wait. Oh, you're slower now. Okay, well, that did it. Man, I should have put his Thundershock to begin with, because since he lowered my attack stat, my special attack stat is up by one stage, so yeah. Slurpuff goes to level 42. Very nice. And Slurpuff's going to learn Sticky Web. Kind of an interesting move on Slurpuff. I guess is why he can learn Sticky Web is like maybe because he has like cotton candy, and that's like his Sticky Web. But this is a pretty cool move. So you shoot out the web on the opposing team, which lowers their speed stat upon switching into battle. So it's kind of like your Stealth Rock spikes, but instead of just dealing a little bit of chip damage, it will lower the speed. I actually really want this because I think it's kind of cool. Do I want to get really Cotton Guard? Yeah, I'll get Cotton Guard. I think Sticky Web's gonna be pretty useful in like, you know, gym battles or any kind of important battle from now on. It's just a quick setup tool and leave it at that. Okay, Teleon. Okay, you're gonna say. I think he says that every time when his partner Pokemon is out. Unfortunately, I don't think Arcto. Actually, I got the Ancient Power buff. What am I talking about? It's him with a Thundershock. Okay, that's not gonna knock him out though, unfortunately. Do I want Arctozolt to go down? I kind of don't want to because I want as much experience as possible. Let's see here. And Teleon, you're fast. I got a more Pekko, but I gotta just. I feel like he's gonna use another Water type move. I could be wrong since I'm only at I'm only at 17 HP. I'll throw out Rillaboom here. Okay, now he's still gonna use Snapshot. That's fine. So swapping out to Rillaboom was a correct play. Still did a lot of damage. Or at least a decent amount. I'm already down like 40 some health. Okay, yeah, drum beating time. You're gonna go first though. Ow. So Teleon hits hard. Okay, okay, good thing for us that Teleon's done for now, so that's great. Okay, what else do we got? We got two more Pokemon on the Hop side. I'm pretty sure I know what both those Pokemon are, but Rillaboom will go to level 43. And Meowstic will also go to level 43. And the hill's gonna hit me in the head. I got Corviknight. Okay, this is not a great matchup for Rillaboom here. You're most likely going to use a flying type move, so I see no problem going to Morpeko here. It's kind of nice having two electric types. I don't think I actually really mentioned this at all, but yeah, I'm using two electric types on my team. I don't really like using two of the same type on my team. I barely ever do it, but I think it'd be kind of cool to do it in like this playthrough. I don't know, I've just never done it before. I mean, I've done it before, but very rarely, so. A little bit unique. Okay, you're gonna scary face me, which is kind of annoying. So yeah, I have like the ice electric type, and I have a dark electric type. Electric's not a bad typing to have two of, though. I mean, you're only weak to ground, you know. Electric doesn't get screwed over too much, so it's one of the better types to have two of, I guess. Okay, Drill Peck. I'm fine. One more spark should just do it. And get rid of the big old bad bird. Did I say board? Board. And the hill's gonna hit my mouse. No! I made him angry. Okay. I think it got me cornered. I'm pretty sure I do got you cornered. Oh, you're gonna use Peturchin. This thing's kind of a weird thing, honestly. It's a weird Pokemon. Okay, I'm gonna use Bite. I still don't really, to this day, know what this ring really does. Like, I know what it does, but like, I guess when I first saw this thing, I thought of the, I'm forgetting the Pokemon, the Sun and Moon Pokemon that is like the counter type Pokemon. I forget. He looks similar to this guy, kind of. I totally forget his name. I forget a lot of Sun and Moon Pokemon, weirdly enough. Okay, let me just go to Yasik. Yeah, I tend to forget. I think Gen 7 and like past that is where I kind of actually have troubles remembering other Pokemon's names. It just gets me. Okay, well, I think we should be done here. One Side Shock should do the trick. And if not, I don't know how he would live this, but yeah. Okay. And we're done with this battle. We barely got any experience from that one. I still can't I still can't even beat you, my true rival. But I think I'm starting to see the light. Thanks, you two gave a real proper battle. At the rate you both are going, even the unbeatable Leon might be in trouble. Or may be in trouble. So what's next, you two? I plan to look into things in Slumbering Weald. I'm going to keep challenging that gym. Then once I get that gym badge, I'll be heading to Route 9 to take on Spike Muth next. Seems like he finally shook off that gloom. Leon worried if Hop was feeling alright. As his rival, you wouldn't like it either, right? See ya. Yeah, I kind of totally forgot that Hop has not even earned his 6th gym badge yet. He still only has 5 because he just can't win against Gordy. Also, wee! Okay, well, did we actually get healed? Sometimes they just heal your Pokemon without telling you, and I just do it for no... Okay, no, they did not heal our Pokemon. Okay, cool. Okay, let's get healed up and head to Route 9 and make our way to Spikemuth, which we've been told is where the next gym is at. And Route 9 is going to be a pretty interesting route. You'll just kind of see when I get there, but not a lot's going to happen, but our bike is going to get a bit of an improvement here. Whoops. Whee. And let's head down to Route 9. Okay, Route 9. Got a little bridge here off the rip. I don't think our bike gets upgraded quite yet, actually, but we just got some trainers over here. We got a Fisher girl over here. Being a trainer can only mean battle. What a simple concept. Let's see what you got on what you've been fishing up. A Barraskewda, okay. That thing's kind of dangerous, honestly. He's really fast and really physically physically offensive. Man, my English. You're gonna crunch me. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't do too much. Okay, good. As I just praised you for having such high attack, you barely did anything. And he's super frail. So yeah, you kind of like a glass cannon Pokemon. But I guess with, you know, using Crunch and not using a Water-type move, you're not going to do too much damage. Archosaur goes to level 42, Morpeko to level 42, and Grant to level 43. And Archosaur learned Freeze Dry. Ooh. Okay. So this is a pretty cool Ice-type move. 70 base, power, special. And its move is super effective against Water-type Pokemon. I do have Avalanche here. Technically, Avalanche is stronger if I go second, but if I don't go second, Freeze Dry will be stronger. I like Plug. Avalanche. This has more PP. I feel like I'm going to be typically slower, so I'm going to get rid of Freeze Dry, and I'm going to come back to it. You'll see. More Power goes level 42, Ingredient level 43 as well. Or, I think more Power goes 42. You got Lantern here. Okay, Lantern. I feel like you have Volt Absorb. So I'm going to use Ancient Power. It's really the only move I can really do to you. And attack my rocks. Okay, I'm not doing too much damage here. I have Volt Absorb though. Thank you for the health back. And I guess I'll go for an Avalanche. Oh, you're just going to confuse me. Okay, well. I love being confused. Please say Avalanche. Or not. Okay, well. I'm getting Arctozolt out of here. I don't want to just be stuck in confusion, and I don't really do too well against this Lantern here. Let's go with Rillaboom. Rillaboom's a pretty perfect counter to Lantern. Resist both typings. Should be pretty fine. Ball Beam shouldn't do like anything. Imagine she read me and used Confuse Ray again. Sometimes that happens with like the NPCs. They'll just like use Confuse Ray again. I'm like, okay, really? Okay, drum beating time. Drum beating also looks really painful. I just noticed that. You just like call these roots from the ground and just start beating the crap out of you. Rillaboom goes level 44. Definitely being our strongest team. Our Rillaboom is a really fantastic Pokemon. The stronger one always wins. How simple. Is the stronger one always wins? Do they know? That's kind of debatable in my book. Let's get Slurpuff some action here. We do see some Pokemon here in the grass. We see a Toxapex. Or a Marine, not a Toxapex, but whatever, Def. You know what I'm talking about. My Pokemon are all pumped up for dancing with me. Alright, right, Frizz? Yeah, I just get every time I see that Pokemon, or just get reminded of Toxapex, I just remember how broken that thing was. I think, is it still broken? Is it even in Scarlet and Violet? I forget. Hello, Darumaka. I talked about how you're, kind of broke the meta in this game. That stupid Galarian Darmanitan. Oh my gosh, I did not even, yeah, that's what you get. I know you're not quite the Darmanitan yet, but still, having that broken ability is kind of stupid. Okay, get you out of the way. What else do you have? I guess Darumaka was kind of dancing with her a bit. Yeah, some cool dance moves. Ludicolo comes out. A Blossom, okay. Every time I hear dance, I think of Ludicolo and think of Mirror B from Pokemon Coliseum and XD. Okay, well that didn't do as much as I was hope. I got Puddle Blizzard. I should be able to take this pretty well. And actually, Blossom probably will go down here. Oh, well, I mean the Hail will take care of it. Warrior attacks that. Why not? The Shell Bell is really nice. Oh, Moonblast. Okay. Good thing I am semi-tanky. And the Blossom's going to go down by the Hail. Slurpuff goes to level 43 as well. So we're getting a lot of our Pokemon to level 43, which is great. Wow, you and your Pokemon make a combo that throws out moves like an elegant dance. You're no Mirror B. Where's my glorious mirror be? Bring them back. We finally actually reached Route 9. I guess we weren't technically on Route 9 yet. Actually, I think we were. I think this is our part of Route 9. I could even check like the map. Yeah, this is just a different part. This is like Route 9, but you'll see. I think we're actually gonna get the upgrade. Okay, we got Team Yell over here. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna have to battle them. If we do, they're gonna have a dark type. I'm just gonna swap to. Actually, we have Surpuff right in the front. Yeah, but if we have to battle these guys for whatever reason, I want Surpuff to be fueled up. And you're gonna throw some dark types at me. There's no way we're letting you anywhere near Spikemuth. That means we can't let you go on to Route 9. It's Team Yellow's duty to cheer on these lovely Dreadnought, and we also get to stop him from heading out over the water. Bye. Yes, I understand. All I'm saying is that I can make it so that Rotom bikes can ride on water. Hi, we meet again, my young gym challenger friend. Remember me? I gave you that bike. So, do you think you could do me another favor and teach these ruffians a lesson or two? It's our duty to protect Dreadnought, and that means we're gonna need to give up on the gym challenge. You look like you need convincing, so how about a Pokemon battle? Well, that wasn't even the right grunt I was using the voice for. Who's Grunt A? Actually, I guess you were Grunt A, so I was using the wrong voice to start with. I'll send you packing for the Dreadnought, for the sake of the Dreadnought, of course. Maybe you guys should name yourself something different. Oh wait, maybe that was Grunt A talking. Who's Grunt A and who's Grunt B? Okay, well anyways, we got Lanoon out. I was right, we're gonna have to battle these fools. And I'm glad that Slurpuff is out in front here. Okay. Well, to be fair, his counter didn't go off. But I think I'm gonna one-shot this Lanoon, so. Yeah, but maybe you shouldn't call yourselves Grunt A and Grunt B. Okay, well that Lanoon didn't even last long. We got Pangoro. Man, I had a fairy type against these guys are very nice. This thing's not taking it. Okay, well. Ow. That's gonna hurt a little bit. You are not taking a play rough. There's no shot. It's quite effective. Get out of here, Pangoro. And Master goes level 44. And the extra sensory. I think this move is actually okay. So this has physical damage, but extra sensory makes Pokemon flinch. And Meowstic's pretty fast. So you know what? I'm gonna get rid of Side Shock for extra sensory, and extra sensory has more PP. So we don't have to worry about that thing running out. I just want to go back to Spikemuth. I really do. Ha! He's gonna ride that he's gonna ride the Dreadnought. I'm gonna ride the Dreadnought? Oi, I've got an idea. We can get on Dreadnought first and right away. Alright, get a move on, Dreadnought. See you later, Gym Challenger. Bye-bye. I guess they are riding on Dreadnought. I thought that was a joke. Seems like you come to my aid yet again. How's the cycling life been treating you? Are you having fun? Wouldn't it be great if you could ride your Rotom bike on the water too? That's why I'm going to add these special parts, allowing it to travel along the water's surface, just for you. So our Rotom, well, we obtained the Rotom bike, which we already had. But our Rotom bike is now powered up and can go on water. So alright, with the Rotom water mode, you'll cruise across the water like a Pokemon with Swift Swim. By when you're riding on land, you'll call it land mode. So just like that, our bike will just grow inflatables and we can go on the water. This is kind of like the surf of this game, I guess, because technically there's no more HMs in this game. And hi, Graplock. You're pretty cool. I'm running away from you, though. But yeah, this is kind of like the surf of the game, I guess. Surf still exists as a move. It's just, you know, not an HM anymore. They stopped doing HMs, I believe, at Gen 7 when you had ride Pokemon. Like having like a Charizard with Fly and you had Machamp with Strength and Tauros was kind of like your bike, you know. So ever since then, they just kind of ditched the ideas of HMs, and honestly, I'm kind of down for it because it is kind of annoying that, you know, you're exploring the world of Pokemon, and all of a sudden you come across like a body of water, and none of your Pokemon can learn Surf, and it's just like, oh, well, great, you know. So I'm actually kind of down for the idea of just getting rid of the HMs. Just because of how kind of annoying it is. And sometimes you can't progress in the story unless you teach a Pokemon an HM. Like, typically it's like Strength or like Rock Smash, especially those two. Especially Rock Smash, just because of it's not great. So, yeah, I'm glad they got rid of like the whole HM thing, honestly. Oh yeah, this is the Pokemon. Pukumuku is what I was trying to go for. The Pokemon's name I was trying to remember earlier on. So, which you have inners out. So I feel like if Slurpuff knocks you out, I just faint here. So I'm gonna go Morpeko. But yeah, I think the HM changes definitely for the better. Okay, you do have counter, which scares me. Maybe it's not a great idea to put Morpeko out here. I should probably put a special attacking Pokemon out here, but I believe in you. One shot this thing, even though I probably don't think I will be able to. Uh-oh. Okay, you're just gonna use hard. Okay, cool. That is fine by me. And I feel like this Pikamuku is like a Wobbuffet wannabe. Like, he kind of does what Wobbuffet does. He gets more moves than Wobbuffet, but I don't know. For some reason, I feel like this Pokemon's just a Wobbuffet wannabe, and he's just not as great. Enters out, though, is kind of annoying. It's kind of like the aftermath that some Pokemon get. Defeated this Finner. Okay. Little artillery there. There's the little baby Grapplok. I actually don't know what your name is, which is really funny. Like I said, I forget Pokemon's names after Gen 7. Okay, Greedent. Actually, you have a Citrus Berry I don't really want to get rid of. Morpeko, let's get your butt up here. I want to heal people with some of my super potions. Keep everyone tip-top shape. Okay, this is actually it looks like this guy's like a karate dude. Ooh, I should probably just have Slurpuff out here then. And before you don't have a fighting type and you have like a rock type or something. When as a result of the training I did together with Pokemon. Now, let's see what you got here, Black Belt Reese. You got a sock, okay. As to be expected, you have a fighting type. So going with Slurpuff was definitely the move here. 3 of my Pokemon are weak to fighting, so like, you know, it's pretty difficult. Okay, gosh dang it, I love Play Rough and all, but man, it is really sad to miss it, or just annoying. Okay. You're gonna break as you just kick your foot at me. And get rid of this sock. Or almost get rid of the sock. He's kind of lived. Well, I got an energy ball coming your way, homie. And he has another Pokemon too. Which I'm assuming the other one's throw. It only makes sense. Okay, you're gonna use bulk up. That is just BMing me at this point. Here, get out of here. Get out of here. Send in the next one. And if you don't have throw, I don't know what you would have here. It seems like you just have throw. Slurpuff going to level 44. And I get hit by hail again. Man, this hail is kind of annoying. Which is interesting because I think yeah, Scarlet and Violet, it's no longer hail, it's just snow. Which I do find interesting. Play rough. I'm always terrified of just like the long pause. I'm like, did I miss a play rough? But yeah, they got rid of hail in Gen 9. And I think that was kind of interesting. They kind of did buff ice types. Did they technically get a buff from that? I believe so, but even then, ice types unfortunately just not that great. They have a lot of weaknesses, and They don't really. I don't think they resist any type besides itself, which is very unfortunate. Some more Pekka goes level 43. And take down Black Belt Reese. Oh yeah, I lost. Looks like I'll need more training. Okay, well, that being said, we actually did quite a bit in this episode. We're in the middle of a route here, but I think it's time to take a little break and end things off right here with, okay, I was gonna say if you have a name, but you don't. But, yeah, let's just end things off right here in the middle of Route 9. So next time on Pokemon Sword version, we finish going through Route 9 and make our way to Spike Moves. See you guys till next time.